Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today we're going to take care of a bunch of stuff on the punch list. We'll call this a miscellaneous day. First thing on the list is to move the water down into the triangle here. I'll come back and move it a couple times today, but what I'm doing is watering the area so that whatever wants to grow here starts growing so I can kill it. Like this stuff here. I'll come back in probably 3 days after this is watered and dries out. There's going to be a bunch of green here. I'll come back and kill it. We are getting near the planting of the buffalo grass here, so 1 or 2 more kills, then we'll be planting the buffalo grass. Okay, I think this will work fine. We'll just set it on full in both directions and let her rip for an hour or two. All right, we're getting all the way down to the trail. Looks good. All right, now on my way back, I gotta grab that trail cam. Okay, and that was set up water in the triangle, and I have water on rabbit tree. That's that tree that was girdled by the rabbits. I'm going to give it a little water. We haven't had rain in, probably 2.5 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. I have 2.5 gallons of water here. We're going to go do redneck drip irrigation on that. I'll have to do a video on that sometime. But basically what it does is waters a plant really slowly so the water goes real deep into the ground instead of pouring it on top and only getting the water in that far. Basically what you're doing then is just watering the grass. This will water the tree. I'll show you that in a bit, but while I'm there, I have to spray the T-posts in the field. We now just have 1 T-post where each of the trees is, and I'm going to need to mark them because the grass is getting incredibly tall over there. And I had to get some more deer stopper. This will be the last spray for some of these little plants that I want to protect. Most of the trees do not need any deer stopper. I'm just putting this on some of the real tiny ones where it would be kind of a catastrophe if a deer came along and bit off the top. So I'm going to shake this up real well, fill my bottle, and then we'll head over to the field there and start the drip water. All right, there you have it. You just set the jug on its side and open the cap as much as you want it to drip and let it rip. I'm not going to show you the tree itself. We'll show you that in a short. I'm going to do an update in about a week, so make sure you watch for that. You could see what I was talking about with this grass here. It's already, it's probably 5 feet tall right there, and these trees will disappear in that, and we're hoping to have one of the farmers come and cut this grass, make some hay out of it. We don't need the hay. They would use the hay. So I need to make sure that they can see these trees. This is one of last year's trees. One last spritz, and that'll be it till fall. Yeah, the bugs really get at these things early in the year like this, and then they have a second spurt of growth a little bit later in the year, and the bugs don't mess with them during that. So I'm not really liking this split right here, but We'll see how it looks in the fall. We're back kind of where we started. There's the sprinkler there. I'm spritzing all of the most endangered from deer biting the top off trees, and this will be the last one. There's 3 down at the end, but I'm not going to do those right now. Okay, got a couple things off the list. Now we need to go torch the far shop prairie. There's 2 shop prairies, a close and a far, and the far one has real thick mats of old foxtail. I need to torch that so I can see the ground so that I can spray the new foxtail that comes up this year, which should be coming up already. So I have propane, torch, and a lighter, and my rubber flap. Last time I was burning, I forgot to pick this up and it got burnt in the fire. Unfortunately, it's still going to work, but that kind of sucks. What I think I'm going to do is get a mud flap for a truck and just drill out these rivets and put that on here. That should fix it up. Okay, this is the area I was talking about. Yeah, I'll probably need the torch just to keep this burning in some areas, and areas like down there should burn on their own, but they're going to go out fairly quick. The fire will stay mostly to the ground. Yeah, it's pretty wet under here, but it should burn anyways. All right, let's get to this. We're at the far end of the burn here. Got a good chunk of grass under here. It's going to damage the leaves on this oak tree, and I believe it damaged the leaves on that oak tree over there as well, but that's not going to matter. It's not going to kill them. Yeah, I think it'll burn all the way up to here. I don't think it'll burn on its own right there, but we'll put it out right here. Usually you do your burns much earlier than this in the year, and there's no leaves on the tree, but we'll see what damage this does to the leaves and how it recovers from it. I'll show this stuff a little bit later in the summer. It may kill a branch or two as well, but it is what it is. We're kind of mimicking nature here. There's a lot of fires that happen in the summer as well. Yeah, you can see the leaves wilting right there. Yeah, this will be a really good experiment. Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting experiment. The only reason you have oak forests is because of fire. The fire kills all of the other trees and the oak trees live. white oak are much more resistant to fire than red oak, but they're both fire resistant. Okay, we're gonna have to burn through here. I think I'm gonna get the torch and light that to speed things up. I gotta go move that sprinkler, and then we'll get on to other stuff. Gotta put this stuff out too.